Oh man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is? Tuesday. Brewsday, Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Grab a cold one. It's Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar and Six Pack Store. Here's DreZ and Big Nate.
Ooh, I like the sound of that pop. That's a good pop right there. Brewsday Tuesday brought to you by the Cellar Restaurant and Six Pack Store in downtown Blacksburg, which I do know that's the exactly where these ones came from. I popped in there, said what's up to Mike. He was checking out the brews, asked him what's new, and man, they had a nice line of Sycamore Brewing beers to choose from. So I grabbed and popped for this first round the Sun Grown, which is a craft lager, 1 pint, and it's 4.9% by volume. According to the can, it's light sweetness balanced by a refreshingly clean, crisp finish, a multiple award-winning premium craft lager. See, I'm not a big lager guy usually, but
Yeah.
I think this one should be a pretty damn good one.
There's a lot I like about Sycamore, but I think the thing I love most that they do, and I'll talk about it on this can, is whoever writes the stuff for their cans clearly like was an English major who's like really into beer. Because this one, I've got the Southern Girl. It's a blonde ale with strawberries, 4.8% ABV. And Southern Girl blonde with a hint of fresh strawberry, summer in a glass, which is a pretty audacious claim to make. Like you're condensing a whole season into one glass. And I don't know, maybe it's more of a thing for like, I associate watermelon with summer. And it's also one of my like least favorite flavors in the world.
Well, that's why they opted to go the other route, you know.
Plus, it's just such a cool can. Like that looks like something that would have been in my grandmother's house, like towards the end of her life. She always had weird thing with strawberries and hummingbirds.
Well, the next round is IPA, so I figured those would pair nicely. But there was no doubt in my mind that I was going to have to hand you the Summer Girl, and not as a dig on you or whatever. But I just feel like it might have been more up your alley because you tend to like more of the
I like
your
fruit
beers and stuff. Yeah,
I don't know exactly where that stems from because like there are certain ones that I just absolutely like. I won't eat bananas. I tried a banana for the first time in a very long time. If you
is that a texture thing for you?
It's definitely texture.
That's my thing.
But weirdly enough, I love avocados, and it's very similar texture.
Yeah, avocados kind of get me a little bit on the texture thing too.
Bananas get slimy.
I can do the bananas mostly. I mean, I eat a banana almost every day, but that's in a smoothie. I don't like to just peel it, and
I can tolerate it in a smoothie. And like I like banana flavored like the runs. I always like the banana flavored runs.
No.
Or the banana popsicles. Big fan of those. But like an actual banana, I cannot and will not.
What
eat.
about frozen banana? You know,
I
do like frozen bananas.
I've never even been bold enough to try.
I don't know if I have either, but I've seen them and they look comical, but apparently they're pretty good.
Like I just absolutely will not. But like strawberry, cantaloupe, ooh, I could devour an entire cantaloupe just in one sitting by myself.
You started off strong with mine, like watermelon. That's I feel like I could eat an entire watermelon, but that's a bold statement.
Do you put salt on your watermelon?
It depends. If it's lackluster watermelon, I'll go there, but a good watermelon should not need salt.
I will agree with you, and I've definitely run into that where the for whatever reason it's like water. It's almost like the seltzer water of watermelon. It's just very like this is kind of a weak flavor, but salt always kicks it up.
Yeah, it's there if you need it, but if it's really ripe and red, it should be fine. But some salt for the pieces that are a little bit coarser, closer to the what is that? Is it the rind? I guess.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that you can maybe sprinkle a little dabble. It won't hurt you. But so that's what was the concoction on that? Strawberry or something?
The strawberry blonde ale.
Strawberry blonde. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big strawberry guy, if you can believe it. Pretty much the only person in my family that doesn't like strawberries. We even grew up, the house that I grew up on was Strawberry Lane, and like the whole kitchen was strawberry themed. Everybody loves strawberry in my entire immediate family except me. I just never cared for them.
It's not my favorite berry, but I do love a good strawberry. This to me though is reminiscent of I don't know if they still make it out at the River Company because I haven't been there in a long time, but they're
Peach
Peach-a-cot.
Oh, see,
It
I like
very
the
much so hits the
Peach-a-cot.
same, like, I mean, obviously it's strawberry versus peach and apricot, but it has that same, like, I can see the summer in a glass claim.
Okay.
It's got that refreshing aspect to
And
it.
you mentioned that. I mean, I feel like I've had multiple beverages where you take a sip and you're like, man, that tastes like Christmas. You know, you can sort of incorporate, kind of capture a season or a holiday into a beverage if you do it right.
This to me would be the perfect, like, floating on the river beer.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, for those that don't know, Sycamore out of Charlotte, I didn't do too much research, but I did see the quick, about us on their website, and I believe they are the third largest craft brewery in North Carolina, which is pretty good. Opened their doors back in 2014, and I guess it was a wife husband combo, Sarah and Justin Brigham did it. 2014, man. So only 8 years. I would have thought they'd been around longer before just like I said, how big they are and well distributed.
Well, I say, and not only that, like it's a really well developed product. I don't know if I mean, I know you've run into it where you go to like some of these younger breweries and say, man, I don't know if they're going to last because their product is so underdeveloped. Whereas, I mean, it's incredibly solid and it is what they promise it to be.
Mm-hmm. I know that one of the standouts for me, and it's one of those beers where if you ever see it, you're like, okay, I'll grab one of those because it's going to be good. Is they got that mountain candy? That's the real standout when I think of Sycamore, my favorite beer of theirs. But I'm looking forward to it. There's one coming up in the next round that I think might take it. I mean, it's got a lot of potential, but we'll see. But I also see here, I was talking about the distribution. They partnered with 24 different distribution partners. So they span 8 different states currently that they are available in. And I've never actually been there. I've been to Charlotte many a times. I know they got a big tap room and everything, but I've never made it to Sycamore. Have you?
No, the only Charlotte one I've been to is Hopfly and greatly enjoyed that, but I definitely need to make a dive because Charlotte's not even that far away.
Not that far at all. And
there's a lot to do.
Especially with all the shows we go. Maybe next time we're going to head down there for a concert, we have to hit Sycamore. And I mean, I've definitely been, I can't think off the top of my head, but I've been to a few breweries in Charlotte. I'm quite certain.
Hopfly was like happenstance for us. We weren't even like planning on going to a brewery. We were just kind of walking down the street on that side of Charlotte.
Next thing
We'd
you know,
gone to dinner and I was like, oh, I need to like burn some of this off before I go sit at a show. And hey, look, there's a brewery. The wife's like, why don't we just go in? Good call.
Yeah. Can't go wrong there, no doubt about it. Sycamore, and they even say it right on their can if you're looking at it. First things first, you always can spot a Sycamore can. They got the leaf and they got the logo, which is just classy and nice. And then right up top, CLT for Charlotte, which that way you know where it is. Yeah, brewed and canned in Charlotte, dude. I do like Sycamore. I need to try more of their beers. And like I said, I'm not really a big lager guy. I'm more of the IPA style and stuff, triples and whatever with big ABVs. But every now and then when you do get one, it's nice. I do like to mix it up every now and then and try the styles. This one almost color-wise, if you're watching on the Facebook Live or the YouTube or whatever, very, very light in color. I would have just first glance, you would assume this is like a Pilsner rather than a lager. But I guess lagers can be on the lighter side as well. And it is the sun grown, so maybe it is meant to be a bit of a lighter lager.
The yellow on the can is much more vibrant than the yellow in the beer.
Yeah, but that being said, it is as advertised right on there. It says, and this is one thing that is a huge standout to me, nice and crisp. This is just a deliciously crisp beer. The lacing is right on par with what you're looking for in a lager. It's got the right carbonation. The aroma is nice, easy drinker. This is one, you mentioned summer beers. This one feels more like getting right now, the between summer and fall, a good tailgating beer, a 4.9%. Definitely a session by definition, if you ask me. Not a huck session, as we've come to learn over on the Brewsday Tuesday. But this one's good. I'm going to take one more sip. I'm going to take a few more sips because it's not gone. One more sip before.
You got more.
Before I rate it on the Untapped scale, which is how we like to keep track and rank our beers. DreZ Drinks is my handle. Big
Big
Nate
Nate
Danger
Danger.
across from me. You can find us on there, friend us, and see what we're drinking and how we're thinking about.
I really need to
beers.
find like an Australian guy to say Big Nate Danger and just have that ready on like a key.
Oh, we can get it on the hotkey. Yeah.
Do we know any Australians?
We could phone a friend. But this is good. Again, not my style, so I might be a little bit harsher than most people that drink lagers, but I'd say it's a solid 4. I can drink this.
I'm kind of in a similar boat. Blonde ales aren't necessarily my go-to, and I think it's just a style that isn't necessarily as readily available as like your IPAs and your sours. But it's something that, like, particularly after having this, I kind of want to explore it more because I mean, this is a damn good beer. Kind of a beautiful pour, not really. I mean, this looks more like what I would have expected yours to look like, and that hint of strawberry. It's not like overwhelming, and it doesn't taste like a lot of the times you'll run into something like this, and you can tell it's like artificial fruit flavoring.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't say it was made with real strawberries on here, but I would be willing to bet it in fact was. And
because it's that subtle. I mean,
Yeah.
you would think you'd be able to tell, because to me, fake strawberry versus, because honestly, a lot of the fake strawberry stuff I do kind of like. It's the real strawberry stuff that I don't. So I bet if I don't like that beer, then maybe it is real.
Yeah, because
strawberry.
fake strawberry usually overpowers, but it's just so well balanced. And I mean, I'm gonna give it a 4.25.
4.25. Huh?
Summer in a glass for sure. Southern girl.
All right, there you go. Not too shabby of a start for our first round of Sycamore beers out of Charlotte. We're going to take a break. We're going to play a song. We're going to come back, and we're going to get more into my style of beers that Sycamore is baking. So we'll give it a try here. 105.3 The Bears Brewsday Tuesday returns after this. Stick around.